Good morning, friends. Welcome to goonlinetrainings.com. So today is the last demo session for data analytics using Power BI. If you wanted to learn any data related courses means Go Online Trainings will be the best place to learn because we are going to be giving not only the training on the data oriented technologies, whether it is data science or data analytics or data engineering or a cloud engineering or a big data engineering. So all these are very demand. If you need data oriented technologies means remember Go Online Trainings. We're going to be starting from very basic level to advanced level. Any non-IT people can understand. You can review in the Google, you will be able to understand. Many people can say that being a non-IT guy, I'm able to crack two of our letters. Being a non-IT guy, I'm able to understand the subject because any subject you learn from us, it will be very basic level to advanced level. Apart from that, daily videos are going to be recorded and posted. Lots of assignments are included, very basic to advanced level of assignments. 90% of the interview questions are going to be covered from our syllabus, whether you put fresher job or whether you keep 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. A lot of architects, people who are having 10, 15 years of experience, they'll come to us and ask a lot of clarifications on the senior level, doubts. So remember, if you need any data oriented technologies, blindly you can come to us. We will be able to support. You can just inform. Anybody can come to IT industry today because learning IT course is very easy when you have a proper guru, right? So it is not only the course, but also proper mentoring. Proper guru has to be there till you get a job. So all of them Go Online Trainings Hyderabad is going to be offering. So I'm into this field since 2010. So completely online training I started from 2010. Before that, I was doing a lot of corporate training. I used to work for many companies like Unilever, Accenture, Patni Computer Chennai, Accenture Bangalore, Microsoft Hyderabad. So I worked for many MNCs and I worked with a lot of people. And since I love teaching, I came out and started this institution with my friends. And since 2010 onwards, we have given lots of training. You can go to any company, you take Capgemini, Infosys, Microsoft. My students are currently working. They're earning very good salary packages. People are getting 20,000 rupees per month. 5 years back, when they took the training from us, now those people are getting 25 lakhs to 30 lakhs in Hyderabad, in Delhi, Gurgaon, Noida. In America, many people of mine are earning more than 1.5 crore to 2 crore, right? So Canada, even in Pakistan, I have a lot of students. So Dubai, Malaysia, Singapore, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, so Italy, US, all the places we have. Only we believe that when you teach from very basic level to advanced level, anybody can get any kind of a training. As of now, we don't have offline classes, but yeah, Rahul Sharma is starting from Nepal. Very good. So we have all over the, world, lot of, people are there. So if you come to, Go Online means you have joined in Gurukulam, right? So you're in the residential school. We will be taking care of you completely till you get the job. But only thing is that you should not be in hurry. So daily 2 to 3 hours of efforts you need to put it. Slow and steady will give you a proper, job opportunity. You could be, housewife, 10 years of gap you had, or you're working for insurance company last 10, 15 years, or you're working for a BPO sector where you don't have much more opportunities. You're only getting 4 lakhs. That means you're doing a crime. Earning less salary is a crime today. Understand and get new technologies. Don't go for the YouTube, but people will say, you learn only Power BI, you get a job. You learn Power BI and Excel, you get a job. All these things are rubbish. And people will tell whatever they wanted to sell. They are not the right people. So right people, we from the industry, and we trained thousands of people, and you come to us and talk to us directly. Whatever you see in the YouTube, just fake and fake and fake. Don't listen to them. Okay. So people cannot get not even a single job. They will be able to talk a lot in the YouTube because they will get a lot of revenue from the YouTube. Whatever they wanted to, put it, they can put it, but all of them are useless. Okay. You come to us, you talk to us. I have given my number. Anytime if you need any career, guidance session means you can call me on this number. So this is my office number. I have given 991 It may not be for you or for your relative or a friend. If they wanted to need one-to-one career guidance, always we are there. You will be able to, you know, come back and we'll give our time. Chalo, guys. So today is the last demo. So tomorrow, day after tomorrow, we don't have any class. From Monday, I'm going to be starting the real-time class. Monday, we'll do the installation of Power BA and SQL. So we need to have a laptop. So if you don't have the laptop ready by Monday, at least take one time and try to get at least this is the configuration I am planning to give you. Any laptop below some 35,000. So I'm using Lenovo, I'm recommending, but any laptop is fine. Okay, so don't buy costly laptops. I'm also using 30,000 rupees a laptop. Okay, so don't buy Celeron processors. Intel Celeron is useless. So never buy this kind of a laptops forever. Right. So I strongly recommend to go for the 35,000 rupees laptops will give you, it can be used for next, 6, 7 years, you can use it. There's no problem. So we need any processors except Celeron, and 4 GB of RAM is required. We need 4 GB and 512 SSD, this hard disk, but we need 256 is sufficient. Windows 11 is mandatory. If you have a 10, try to install on Monday. If you get any issues, you have to go to nearest hardware shop and try to upgrade your computer to Windows 11. MS Office and remaining things are as it is. You can buy this kind of a laptop configuration. I'm just recommending this to buy online. If you go to nearest hardware shop, they will give you bag as well. But Amazon people will not give you bags and mouse. So you buy from the nearest port hardware shops. Rahul Sharma Singh, I have done BSc Computer Science and uh, in 2018, I worked for one at BPO after I was supporting family business. I'm not interested to learn data analytics. We'll spend 6 months learning after we'll put experience. That's fine. So now you can easily learn data analytics because data analytics is booming all over the world. So I am into data analytics since 2003. Many people told me that time, Bhaskar, don't go into that. You learn Java.NET, you get a job, right? In 2003, my mentor told me, Bhaskar, you work with the data, you get more salary than the Java.NET people. You believe me or not, data oriented people like data analysts, Power BI developers, or the data engineers will get more job opportunities. More job opportunities. Whenever there is a layoff will happen more to Java.NET people. Layoffs will not happen to the, backend people like SQL, Power BI, business intelligence, data analytics. Never, very rare. Clear? So make sure that you are going to be, learning this kind of a technologies. Much more people will learn Java, .NET and everything. More coding and less salaries. When you compare your salary with the Java developer 10 years salary, your salary will be more and more than those salaries. I strongly recommend it to go into this kind of a technologies, but don't blindly, go in for the institution. So simply you need to, Google it first and listen to the lot of classes and lot of people so that you will be able to get it. So I'm pursuing MBA and I'm fresher. Can I learn? Why not? You will be able to easily get into data analytics. So last year we have given a lot of training programs for a lot of MBA colleges. MBA colleges are now giving data analytics program to their MBA students. So we have participated in many MBA colleges in Bengaluru. So we have given the training for those people. Clear? So MBA guys will get much more opportunities because reporting will be done to the managers in the companies, right? So data analytics for the BCom MBA guys, BTech guys, anywhere you will be able to get much more opportunities. So MBA guys, I strongly recommend to learn this, and you can become a techno manager in the company. Normal manager may get 10 lakhs after 5-10 years, but you will be able to get the 10 lakhs as a 1-2 years of experience. So I strongly recommend all MBA, BCom guys, BTech guys, anybody who wanted to come into IT industry, you can learn this kind of a courses, but don't learn only Power BI. That is the issue. So I have given couple of courses, all of them you need to learn. Clear? Chalo guys. So today let us talk about so I will be able to give you. Yeah. So now, yesterday I was talking about what is the size of the data you have it. Based on the size of the data, where is that you're going to be storing your data? You may be storing the data in Excel sheets or in the SQL or in the data warehousing technologies or in the Hadoop technologies. So today, data is there in the IT industry means one of the place your data. It may be your bank data, your phone pay data, or you may be buying a lot of IRCTC train tickets, or flight tickets. All the data is going to be stored either in SQL or in your data warehousing or in Hadoop. Even IPL match data, cricket data, this data has to be stored in the IT industry means all these technologies can be used. You don't have any other technology apart from this. Clear? So today we have a large amount of data. So I was talking about SQL server, right? SQL server is a SQL. Uh, it is SQL software. It is also SQL software. SQL means it is a data storage software. It is just like a tank or godown. That is what I told you. So we are going to be learning SQL server because without SQL, Power BI is useless. Let me tell you the history of SQL. SQL server, people have taken the same name and they have given the name because they love the name. So SQL server, both of them are not same. This is a software. This is a concept. Clear? Even Oracle is also called as a SQL software. When you listen to my videos, you will be able to understand the difference between SQL and SQL server clearly. Right? So it is started, the first version is started 1.0. It is a purely SQL or purely RDBMS, and which started 1989. So somebody posting the question, Ram Sagar is asking, sir, if we complete this program, then we get some online job. You will be able to get hybrid model online jobs. Lot of jobs are available. It is really 3 months enough to learn the get the job from minimum 10 lakhs package. So 3 months is sufficient, but definitely it depends upon your capability, right? So people may get it. Akshay is able to start the program September, November, he got a job. Or some people may take 8 months, 3 months. 3 months is the minimum period, right? So it does not mean that you can also need only 3 months time, right? You may take 4 months, 5 months, 8 months. Depends upon how much time you're putting and what is your capabilities. Clear? So SQL Server 1.0, SQL RDBMS, it is a database management tool. It is right. So I had one guy after working for a pharma industry for 10 years. He joined last year before April month. That guy got the job in IT industry within less than 2 months. He took almost all the videos and is not joined for the live class. Within 2 months, is able to grasp daily 10 to 12 hours is to practice. So depends upon minimum is a 3 months to complete the course. But if you're able to do it, that is good. But if not, you may take at least 4, 5, 6, 7. Then it is depends upon your capability, right? But we can complete the course 3 months or 3 months 10 days maximum. Chalo. So SQL Server is started in 1989 as a purely RDBMS software. RDBMS means it can store the data, which can give you the data. But later versions like, or you have a 5.0, then 7.0 version, and the SQL Server 2000 is got released year 2000. So that was a story. But after that, in 2005, Microsoft released, okay, so SQL, same thing. It got released in 2000 and 5. So this is name is 2005. In the sequel, they have given not only SQL and RDBMS. In this, they have added MSBA. MSBA means Microsoft Business Intelligence. Three more tools got added: SSIS, SSAS, right? So SSRS got added. So these are the tools got added here. So we had, so when you install SQL Server 2005 or SQL Server, so you can get SQL software, you can store the data, you can perform business intelligence or data analytics with the help of these three softwares. What is SSIS stands for? SSIS stands for SQL Server Integration Services. Integration services, which is a small application included, which is what is called ETL tool. Today, I will be talking about what is the ETL tool. So this is SSIS. The next one is called analysis services. So in this, we are going to be analyzing the data, or we are going to be creating a lot of a cube. What is a cube? I will be able to tell you today. And the last one I'm going to be talking about, it is SSAS. The last one is called SSRS. This is what is called a reporting tool. You can create a lot of reports. Okay, so Excel is also #1 reporting tool. If you wanted to create a lot of reports like charts and everything, you will be able to use. When you install 2005 version, you will have SQL software will be installed plus MSBA. These three tools get installed. This is a story. But what is the current version of SQL? 2008 is the next version. Then 2012, then 2014, then 2016, then 2017, then 2019. Then 2022. So we can install 2019 or 2022 on Monday's class. And when you install, you will be able to get SQL software, SSIS and SSAS, SSRS will be there. So we are going to be using all of them. Then we will be able to install Power BI in your computer. So minimum Windows 11 is required. And minimum 4 GB of RAM is required. Any processor is fine except Celeron, right? So if you don't have the laptop, get it by within a week's time. And the minimum 256 GB is a disk space, whether hard disk or SSD, you will be able to have it. So these are the minimum configurations of your laptops. You need to have it, right? So without a laptop, without a computer, you will not be able to have anything. So we are going to be installing this software. I'll give you on Monday. You can install, but you need to have Windows 10 or 11 must be there. Windows 7 is not going to be working. Don't ask me the questions also. If you have Windows 11, Windows 7, go to nearest hardware shop, upgrade your computer with Windows 10 or 11. Okay. So Monday we'll do the installation. Chalo. Now, I wanted to tell you, Amazon company wanted to analyze their data. So they have a lot of data, right? So you are buying the products, I'm buying the products. Amazon company is having all the data in a somewhere, right? So we need to understand Amazon wanted to analyze their data, or Amazon wanted to understand how is their business. So the first question you ask, where is your data? Okay, then Amazon will tell you, my data is not in a single location. The location, we are having some data in US, some data in UK, some data in India, some data in Japan, some data in Dubai. Like that, they say we are having the business all over the world. We don't store all the data in a single place. They say it is decentralization of data. It is not centralization of data. So now they will tell you the problems, what are the issues they have. We are going to be talking about data challenges. Okay. Analyzing data is fine, but where is the data of this company? It is not in the single place. This is one issue. The second issue they're telling, hey Bhaskar, we are using different environments and software. In India or in US, we are having a Java. In India, we are using SAP or UK. In India, we are using a .NET. For the mobile phones, we are using, let us say, Android. Okay, some of the applications also developed in Python, and some of the data is also available in Excel sheets. Some of the data is available in Salesforce. Some of the data is, we have created lot of iOS apps. So they are giving you lot of things and telling, hey, all this data is our data, but our data is not in the single place. Our data is not there in the single environment, Bhaskar. And this is also one more issue. You need to go to iOS and get the data from, Apple iPhone users are buying the product, right? Salesforce is one more software I'm going to be using. Python, Excel, or X application, Y application. We are using thousands of applications because our business is a very, very big business. We cannot run with a single software. Do you know what kind of a application it is when you go to Amazon India? When you go to Amazon India, so is Amazon.India. Do you know what kind of an application is it? Maybe Java application. When you go to Amazon.com, right? It may be some other application, right? It is for US people, right? So everything will be there in the there here. So it will not be developed using a normal SQL. You have some Java, .NET, Angular, JS, blah, blah, blah. So they have the data going to Java, going to .NET, blah, blah, blah. What is the size of the data? They're having very, very good business in the US. The data is in large size, maybe in terabytes, petabyte. So some places, Middle East, Saudi, Middle East places, where they have modern data or moderate data, medium level data, GBs of data. So you can say medium level of data, medium level of data. In some places, they may have small amount of data, where small countries like Sri Lanka or, let us say, some other places where they don't have the good sales. So the size also very, very big, large size data they have, terabytes, petabyte, zettabyte, zettabyte of data they had. Then you ask, what is the accuracy of the data? End of the day, you will be also give a lot of data, right? So whenever you open an account, you write your address. So you make a lot of mistake. You're supposed to write India, but you write like this. So, or I supposed to say I'm from Hyderabad. So I'm going to be writing Hyderabad like that, or I may create like this. So still it is going to be working. So I'm giving some pin code number like this. So pin code number only 6 digits, but you entered 7 digits. So a lot of data is not claimed data. It may be duplicate data. Same profile is created multiple times with different user ID, blah, blah, blah. So accuracy means high accuracy data or medium accuracy of the data and low accuracy of the data. Low accuracy means you have a lot of duplicated data, lot of duplicates data you may have it, lot of blank rows you have, lot of misspelled data you have it, right? Lot of misspelled data, lot of inconsistency, right? Sometimes you're going to be writing a male, okay? Sometimes you're going to be writing M. Some kinds you're going to be writing a female, and sometimes you're going to be writing only female, or sometimes you're going to be writing, different notations. Clear? So one means a male, zero means a female. You don't have different kind of notations. You have the data in the inconsistent mode. Am I clear? So all this data, you have it, but the data is not having more accuracy. Clear? Not ready to use data, not very cleaned data. శుభ్రమైన డేటా అయితే మీ దగ్గర లేదు. You don't have any cleaned data. You have the data, but data I cannot take it and use it, right? You buy a potato, you buy a tomato. So are you going to be cleaning or directly cooking? Because it is not ready to use vegetables. You have to clean them, right? So when you have 1 kg of tomato, you can clean them. But I have tons and tons of tomato, tons and tons of potato. I have to clean them. So cleaning will take a lot of time. When you have don't much more accuracy, cleaning will take a lot of time. Like that, you have a lot of data challenges. Clear? So, so what are the challenges I'm talking about? I wanted to analyze the data. They're saying that we don't have in single location. We are using different IT software applications, different size of the data we have, different accuracy level of data we have it. What we need to do? So as a software engineer, I should be able to collect all the data. So how do you collect? Collect the data from different applications. Okay. So this is what is the different applications the Amazon company is using. They may be using some of the data in SAP, right? So maybe in US, right? So some of the data, they may be in Dubai, maybe in Excel, they have some data. Call center data, they're maintaining Excel. So, or they have some data in India, maybe they're using a .NET applications. Large amount of India sales is going to be stored in the .NET servers, right? So they may be having a lot of data in the UK. UK data may be in Java, right? All this data belong to a Amazon company. These are the data sources. So I'm talking about a company called what? Amazon company data. So this data is always belong to this company. But I cannot go and analyze the data in SAP. I cannot analyze the data in Excel in Dubai. I cannot do. I have to get the data, extract the data from here, read the data from here, get the data from here, get the data from here. All the data you have to get it, and with the help of an application called as ETL application. ETL stands for extracting the data, transforming the data, loading the data. So I have ETL. So SSIS is the ETL application. So that is what I told you, right? So when you install SQL Server, your ETL tool is this SSIS. I told you this, right? So what is ETL? Extracting the data. Extracting means simply you read the data. You read the data from where? SAP, Java, .NET, any source doesn't matter. SSIS can go and connect and pitch and read the data. Okay. After reading it, what SSIS can do? After reading it, it is going to be transforming the data. Transform means it will clean or change the data. Okay, it will clean or change the data. Transformation. So transformation means cleaning or changing, because it is not ready to clean the data. It is data. Data source data, maybe cleaned data or uncleaned data. I'm not sure. I have a lot of duplicates. I cannot load duplicates and create a bad report, right? So whatever comes in is wrong, goes out will be wrong. If you think badly, you can think, you can behave negatively, right? Because you're thinking badly. So you are always thinking negatives. You cannot become a positive guy in your lifetime. Right. So whatever goes in is wrong, comes out will be wrong. You cannot give bad data, then you cannot ask right reports or right data analytics or right predictions. You cannot do it. So the raw data is very, very important. Can you put bad potato, bad tomato in your dish, and can you get a beautiful dish? So people can smell, array, yeah, this is not completely bad. So what are the problem? Ingredients is the problem. So for the data analytics or the data science, what is the ingredient, raw material? Raw material is data. So data has to be cleaned. So who's going to be cleaning that? There is a software, there is an application called ETL application is going to be reading the data from multiple sources or a single source, and it's going to be cleaning the data. Cleaned data we are going to load. Load means you are going to be writing the data into the destination. Clear? So ETL means these two operations. Did you understand? Extracting the data, read the data from multiple servers, you clean the data with the help of a transformation, and you write the data into the destination. That is what ETL stands for. So it will take, and you will have a target computer. You need to take one computer and store all the data. This computer is called as a staging computer. What computer going to be having? Staging server. Server means a bigger computer. So staging means temporary. What is a staging? Somebody ask you, what is a staging? Staging means a temporary server, temporary computer. So what you do here? You're going to be cleaning the data. So you get all the data from here. All the data will be stored inside a server. So like that, different data is going to be stored here. So the staging server is going to be again your SQL. Remember that. What kind of a server? It is SQL server. SQL means need not be SQL server. It can be any RDBMS computer. Clear? So as I told you, it can be Oracle, SQL Server, DB2, Netezza. We have a lot many Teradata. Have so all the list you will be able to understand in the SQL when you learn it. Teradata, or you can have a MySQL, or you can have a lot of big list, PostgreSQL, right? Postgres, people will be calling this, right? Lot of Sybase, right? All these are called as SQL softwares. You will be able to install Oracle or a SQL Server or Netezza, MySQL, PostgreSQL, Postgres, people will be calling Postgres, Sybase. So one of the software is installed in the server, a temporary. What you do, you are going to be cleaning the data. What do you do here? So you need to clean the data, right? So cleaning is very important. Data cleansing. What you're going to be doing, you have to run the programs and clean the data. uh, Data cleansing means you may remove dupes, duplicate data, you may merge the data, you may convert the data, you may split the data, right? Convert the data, split the data, whatever you want to do it, you will be able to do that. So converting, splitting, merging, or you can fill the blank data. So, or you correct misspelled data, right? So manually, you're not going to be doing everything through program only, through software only, because you can create 1 kg of potato chips manually, but all chips, the Lay's company is creating, so they use a lot of machinery, right? Cleaning purpose machinery, cutting purpose machinery, like that we are going to be using a lot of machines. So staging machines we are going to be using, so it is going to be cleaning your data. So clean the data, clean the potato, what will happen? It will go to the factory and it will be stored somewhere, right? Like that, you're going to be taking all the data from this machine, and from this machine, again, I'm going to be taking this data. So to take the data, again, I'm going to be using ETL software. Again, it will read the data from this machine, and again, it is going to be dumping the data to next machine, SSIS. Right? SSIS is going to be taking the data and performing what is called as a loading the data. See, getting the data, cleaning the data, and putting the data. Again, it is going to be taken from this machine, loading all the data into final machine. The final machine, we're going to be talking about a bigger machine. I don't have the space to draw the bigger machine, but you assume that this is a bigger machine, a computer. This computer is called as a data warehouse. Okay. So data warehouse. I told you warehouse means a godown which is going to be having large hardware. But what software you install? SQL. Right? I told you, you need to buy very bigger machines. Very bigger machines you need to have it. So inside that machine, you will be able to store large amount of data. So this machine is called as a data warehousing machine. This is also one more machine staging. Staging where what you do, you're going to be cleaning the data. Cleaned data will go to your data warehouse. So data warehouse will be your machine with a bigger machine with a SQL. I will give you a simple example. You go to shop number one, you buy some potato. So this is shop number one. From this shop, you buy some potato. You go to shop number two. From this shop, you buy some vegetables like tomato, spinach, or chicken, curd, milk, lot of items you buy. You go to shop number three. You buy some more vegetables. This is shop number three. You go to shop number four. You buy some more items. All the vegetables you have. So you temporarily store where? All the items you're temporarily storing in the carry bag. So carry bag is this. So this is your staging server. Staging server is your carry bag. Clear? So potato, tomato, chicken, fish, all the items are going to be stored temporary purpose only. After coming home, what you do? You open the staging server, you clean the data. You clean the data. You get only the data. You don't clean anything. You may clean it. At the time of buying a tomato, you choose only proper tomato you'll buying it. But somehow you missed some potato, some tomato. You may have some still bad potato, bad tomato in your bag. So after coming home, what you do? Open your staging server. You clean tomato, you clean, palak, spinach, and some of them are completely gone. You cut with your knife. So some of the potato you're going to be peeling potato and everything. You're going to be peeling and chopping the potato, putting them into salty water, adding some turmeric. So all these things are called transformations. Peeling, cutting the potato, and half of the potato is gone. You throw the half of potato, you peel it, you put the salt, you put the turmeric. Each and every step is called a transformation. You clean them. So cleaned potato, cleaned tomato, cleaned spinach, what you do? You're going to be putting all the items in your refrigerator. So this is your refrigerator. So this is what is called raw vegetables, raw data. Temporarily, you bring all the vegetables here, you clean them. So in the staging area, you come home, your home will be staging area. You open the bag, you clean the data. Cleaned vegetables are going to be neatly kept it in the refrigerator. So data warehouse is bigger than your bag, right? Staging is a 5 kg a bag, 10 kg bag, but it will be some bigger fridge you're going to be having it. So if you keep your vegetables here, will it work? So what you do? After that, you're going to be processing your vegetables. So I have the data here. So only if I keep the raw data, nothing is going to be happening. We need to cook the vegetables, right? So chicken and everything, we need to use it. So I'm going to be using a processing. I go to kitchen, I will be able to process my vegetables. I cook vegetables, I prepare a chicken pizza, chicken biryani. So where will I go? I will go to a kitchen. So you will go to kitchen where you will be able to process your vegetables. Clear? I wanted to process my data. I wanted to process my data. So only if you keep the data in the refrigerator, data warehousing, you think as a refrigerator, data warehouse storing clean the data, very clean data, accuracy data you have it, but somebody has to process the data, right? Somebody has to take the vegetables and chicken, have to make good biryani. Where will you make? Kitchen, you're going to be processing the data. Now we are going to be using one more application called SSAS, where you're going to be creating a cube and processing. For example, I have data is a 10, I have data 20. I have two numbers here. So if I store only data, nobody will ask you the data. They will ask you what is the total sales happened. So the processing means I go to SSAS cube, I will be able to get a total. Total, I'm going to be putting it here. So I'm going to be having what is the minimum value, what is the maximum value, what is the mode, what is the average data, like the different processing techniques I'm going to be using. All the results I'm going to be storing it here. You assume you have only two numbers, but if you think in the real time, You have a billions of data. So nobody needs raw data. They'll ask you, tell me what is the total sales in India last 5 years. So where is the last 5 years cleaned data? It is there in your cold room or it is there in data warehousing. So you go, you try to do the processing. Who's going to be processing? Your kitchen. Your kitchen is called your SSAS. Clear? So you're going to be cooking the food. You're going to be processing the food. You cut the food. You marinate the food. You do the lot of soaking or you frying. You have an oven. You're baking. Lot of circus you do in your kitchen so that food is ready. Once the food is ready, will you be giving the food as it is or will you be serving in the plate? You need to have the proper garnish neatly. You garnish the food, you will be able to serve the food to the customer. So to prepare a food, you have to go to the clean the vegetables and you need to keep them in the refrigerator. And what kind of a food they're going to be eating, you ask the requirement. What is the customer wanted to have? Today, I wanted to have a chicken biryani. So mother is going to be taking and preparing. Father will say, today I wanted to have vegetable pizza or a burger. So somebody is going to be giving you requirement to mother, right? Mother is not going to be deciding. She will ask to the kid, so what do you like? I need like this. So what is that you like? So based on that menu, she will be able to prepare a food on the daily basis. But to prepare, so mother needs a lot of time. Mother needs kitchen, mother needs a refrigerator. So all the cooked food is going to be served. So all the data you're going to be taking from here. So from the kitchen, what mother is going to be doing? Mother is going to be preparing the created biryani or a dish in the plate. So that she is going to be serving the food. So this plate is called your reporting. Plate is what is called your reporting. So she will be creating food and she will be giving you a lot of reports, right? The report may be Power BI report or it may be your Excel report or Tabular report. So you get the data, you clean the data, you create a lot of reports. These reports are going to be made with different techniques. These reports are will be used by the customer. This food is going to be taken by the customer or by your father, mother. So end of the day, this guy will give you a requirement. Okay. So I need a chicken biryani. I need a fish, curry. So based on this, you will be able to do all the circus. Clear? So this guy is called a end user. So he will be able to ask you, I need this kind of a, so he's a business user, not end user. Business user means part of the business. Is a manager. He will be telling you, hey, I need this kind of a report. I need this kind of a requirement. I need a chicken biryani. I need a sweet lassi. I need lemon water with more honey. So people will give you the requirements. Based on that, the complete circus need to be done. So you assume that in this you have different applications are there. Clear? So the first application is called what? So you have initial data is going to be stored in this. Now these applications are called as OLTP applications. Okay. And the data warehousing and all these applications are called as, including your reporting and everything. So these applications are called as what? OLAP applications, online analytical processing applications. Clear? You have a data warehousing, you have a cube, and you create a reports and you will be able to give it to the end user. So what is OLTP? What is OLAP is the interview question. Let me give you and complete my demo. Almost we are done the demo. So I'll give you a couple of examples so that you will be able to understand. OLTP means online transaction processing computers or the applications. So online transaction is one thing, online analytical processing is one more thing. Okay, so what is the meaning of this? Online analytical processing. So OLTP means wherever you have a fresh data. So So fresh data, wherever you're going to be storing, that application is called as OLTP application. For example, so you assume this is Amazon data. Early morning today, what you do? You're going to be planning to buy a cooler, or you would like to buy some mobile phone. You switch on your computer, you go, you wanted to buy one AC, or you would like to buy one Amazon. You go to Amazon.com, you want to buy one laptop, you go click on this, you click on buy now. When you buy now, what happens from your computer? You are giving the data, but the data has to go where? The data has to go to this computer. You're establishing a connection from your computer to this computer. If you're in US, if you're in India, you will be able to come to this server. When you're in UK, you will come to this server. Like that, people are connecting from their phones, from their laptops. So you will be able to go and get some data. It will be blank server. It will be blank server. You will be able to go and get the data like this. Okay, that is what you got to understand. So you're going to be buying some data like that. Everybody is going to be buying the product morning to evening. You're going to be buying. Not only you, thousands of people are connected to Amazon.com in US, and they will be able to connect. And here also Dubai, many people are calling and asking a lot of doubts and everything. A lot of data Amazon company is receiving regularly. Clear? So these servers are going to be getting the fresh data from the sales. You buy the product, the sales is happened, fresh data is going to come here. But this server will be full one day, right? So today or tomorrow or after 6 months, this server will be full. When this is full, what I need to do? So when the server is full, when the computer is full with the data, you are going to be taking all the data from here. So you're going to be dumping all the data into this machine. Clear? You're going to be taking all the data from here. You're going to be dumping all the data into this machine. So afterwards, what you do? Your server will become empty. Clear? Your server will become what, man? Empty. Again, this computer will become empty. Clear? So OLTP means what? You will be able to have the regular data. You will be able to get all the data, fresh data. It may be Java application, .NET application, doesn't matter. You are giving the fresh data, right? But once in a while, the servers will get filled, right? One day. So what should I do with the data? Once in a 6 months, all that data I will be able to take it from there, and I'm going to be dumping into one more server. The one more server will be your OLAP server, or you can say your data warehousing server. So you have a fresh data here. So here old data is going to be there. Old data means what? An historical data. So you are not going to be keeping any old data. Last 1 year data will not be there in your Amazon. Last 5 years of data is not going to be there. It is there in the your data warehousing of Amazon server. So it is a completely small size data. Small data means what is the size we're going to be talking about? Less than 500 GB or less than 1 terabyte of hard disk. So OLTP servers are very, very small servers. 1 terabyte of hard disk, maximum 2 terabytes or 500 GB. Once it is full, you're going to be taking all the data, dumping it here. You don't use bigger servers, bigger computers here. These are small. Clear? Small size data, 500 GB, 1 terabyte. Clear? But so every month you're going to keep 500 GB of data into. So every month data you're going to be dumping here, let us say into 12 months data. It will become 6,000 GB of data, which is equivalent to 6 terabytes of data into 10 years of data. It is becoming very large amount of data here. So 60 terabytes of data. So you have to understand every month you're going to be dumping the data, which is not very small amount of data. It will become large data. So data warehouse is going to be storing terabytes of data, and your OLTP system is going to be storing very small amount of data. So fresh data will be there in this application. Large data is going to be there in this application. This application is called as online analytical processing. Now, lot of read and writing data. Many people are buying the product means 80% of the time you're going to be writing the data. People are buying and buying, buying and buying. That means if you don't buy, Amazon has to shut down. So they don't only read. Most of the time you buy the product. But here it is going to be historical data. This data completely read only data. You don't do anything with this data. So end users are connected to these computers. I'm an end user. I will go in the morning. I will be able to go to Amazon.com. I'm not working for Amazon company. I'm a normal user, end user. I want to buy some product like Flipkart, Amazon, Walmart. All these applications are OLTP applications, are Java, .NET applications. Remember, phone pay application is what? OLTP. Why? Because you're using and you always create fresh transactions. But phone pay also will have a phone pay data warehouse, right? Old data phone pay will be transferred or will be migrated or will be putting all the phone pay source data to the destination. Phone pay will have OLTP, that what you're using. So your phone pay app is OLTP app only. Your bookmyshow.com OLTP app, it may be Java, .NET, Android app, doesn't matter. You're going to be starting and giving your data. You recharge your mobile phone, Airtel. Airtel is a OLTP data. You go to bank and you withdraw some cash. Fresh data will get stored in the banking application. That may be Java application, .NET application, doesn't matter. So it is a OLTP application. Wherever you're storing the fresh data, that is OLTP. But every company will have a OLAP. So OLAP means data warehouse. So the data is going to be stored somewhere here, right? So now what to do? You're going to be having end users data, but who's going to be using this data? This data is used by the business user. Business user means Amazon company managers or Amazon company CEOs or Amazon company CFOs or Amazon company sales guys, marketing guys, Amazon company retail guys. A lot of managers are going to be there. So they will be able to get the data. They will create lot of reports and they will be analyzing the data. So you supply the data. OLTP is there to run the business, right? To run the business, it is going to be there. So what is the purpose of OLTP? To run the business, daily business data will get captured. But what is the purpose of OLAP? To improve the business. So I will take the data, I will say how the business is happening. So who's going to be improving the business? The management of the company, right? Manager, CEO, they will see what is the sales in India. Sales in India is not bad, not good. What should I do? So if the sales is not happening properly, immediately you take a decision. You give 30% off on iPhones. You give a lot of advertisement that TVs. Amazon is going to be giving you combo offers. Amazon South India is going to be giving you a lot of offers on the ice creams. So, end of the day, you're going to be analyzing daily data and you're going to be keeping all the data into this. Who's going to be analyzing? A manager, business user is going to be taking all the data into your data warehousing and you're going to be processing the data. You will see a lot of reports. Give me South India sales. I wanted to have ice cream sales. I wanted to analyze it. I want to analyze brand iPhone, Vivo. I wanted to analyze the TV's sales. I wanted to analyze a lot of electronics goods sales. A lot of things people are going to be analyzing for each and everything. You create a report, you will be able to give the report. This guy is called a decision maker. If I wanted to take a decision, I need a report. If I wanted to get the report, I need to get the data in the data warehousing. So this is the complete BI architecture or data analytics architecture. You take the data, you process the data like that. So to improve the business, I will give you a simple example so that everybody can understand. You don't have any water supply to home. What do you do? Morning you go and collect the water from the street. Morning water tanker comes. or there is a street, there is a water taps are available. Morning you go with your mother, father, everybody is carrying buckets and dabbas, and this is your bucket. This is your father's carrying, your sister, everybody is carrying the buckets and catching the water. So when the bucket is full, what you do? All the bucket of water you're going to be dumping into your drum. So this is your drum. You think and think. Come back again here. You will be able to catch the fresh water from the street. Again, you're going to be going and putting it here. What is the bucket size? Bucket size is small. So that is what I'm talking about. So always you have a small size servers are going to be there. Initial fresh water, you're going to be collecting it here. So it will be plastic bucket, steel bucket, silver bucket, or a paint bucket. So different sources where the initial water. But one day you're manually dumping it. Your friend told, Arey Bhaskar, don't do like that. You can also buy a mortar pump. So what normally we do? I go, I will see a water pump. Okay, water motor pump. I wanted to buy it. So these are the pumps I have it, right? So in the pump, what you do? You're going to be connecting to what? So this is water pump I am going to be connecting to my bucket, or it may be my father's bucket, and it may be connecting to different buckets. All the water I'm dumping into a big tank or the drum. So as soon as this is full, this is what is called your OLTP, fresh water. So tank is what is called data warehousing, or you can say your bigger, drum. So what is this pump? This is what is called ETL. So you're not going to be doing anything. You're going to be dumping all the water, extracting the data, no cleaning, simply dumping into data warehousing. So water, water is, ETLs are called as motor pumps. Motor simply pushing the water from one location to another. So that is what is called ETL. Right? You have different companies, Samir Motor. So this is Microsoft SSIS. You have a Crampton. So it is what is called one more. Data Stage is one more company. IBM company is ETL tool. Data Stage. You have Lakshmi. So you have Informatica. Informatica. Right. So lot of tools are available. You have Mahindra company. This is ADF Azure Data Factory. Or you have Samir company. This is what is called as ODI, Oracle Data Integrator. So different companies are going to give you lot of ETL tools. ETL stands for extracting the data. You may transform or directly load the data. Clear? You may clean the data or directly load the data. That is what you can do. So what is ETL? ETL is a motor pump. Clear? In your body, you have a motor pump. Tell me, it is going to be your heart. Heart will be pumping the blood from one place to another. So your heart is your ETL. Remember, your kidney is your staging where the blood is going to be cleaned. Clear? All the vegetables and everything will go to liver and kidney where the cleaning process is going to happen. Cleaned blood will get pumped by the, your ETL, that is your heart. Heart is going to be circulating the blood to different places. Clear? So you need to understand like that. Chalo. So I'm getting the water. So you're getting a bad water. What you do? You're going to be putting into one staging. Okay. All the data will go to this tank number 1. In the tank number 1, all the water will come. In the tank number 1, you clean the water. After cleaning it, what you're going to be using this one, you're going to be taking all the water and dumping into bigger drum. This is the final tank number 2. Okay, so one motor to get the data here. So one more motor you're going to be cleaning here. After cleaning, this motor is going to be dumping into your tank number 2. The cleaned water will be here. Then cleaned water, you're going to be processing the water, and after that you create a Power BI reports. 2 ETLs I'm going to be using. This ETL to load the data here, the second ETL to load the data from here to here. So like that you can understand Kaleshwaram project, or you can think about any water project. So many countries will be getting the water from different rivers, right? So the fresh water from the river is going to be taken with the big motor pumps. So they'll be able to keep it in the one big tank. So they will clean the water here. Cleaned water will be dumped onto one more motor pump you're going to be keeping in between. So this is the final tank. So this water will be supplied to your Hyderabad city, different cities. Clear? So get the water from Godavari, get the data from Krishna, get the data from different rivers, XYZ river, and all the water will be first loaded into one bigger reservoir. You clean the water, cleaned water will be supplied to, it will be stored in one more centralized reservoir. From there, the data, the water will be supplied to different part of the cities or part of the country. So that is what you're going to be doing. Your ETL is nothing but your motor pump. Clear? So this is what is called tank number one. So initially you put the water, you're going to be cleaning, cleaned water will be going to this tank. So data warehousing is going to be having historical data, large amount of data. So now you're going to be processing the data here, and process data will be able to keep it in the reporting. Report will be given to Power BI user. So whatever the circus that you're going to be doing, okay, getting the data from here, putting the data, storing the data, cleaning the data, and processing the data. This is a big circus. So these activities called as a data preparation or data engineering. Clear? So data engineering will be difficult activity. It is also called as a data preparation. Now, after everything is done, you create a reporting. Reporting, anybody can do that. So data engineering plus reporting is called as a data analytics or business intelligence. Clear? So data engineering means you need to work with the SQL, you need to work with the ETL, you need to work with the staging, the data warehousing and cubing and everything. And then later you'll be able to create a Power BI reports. Clear? So data engineering will be 70% of the activity. Reporting will be only 30%. If you learn only Power BI, you are ready only with the 30% of the knowledge for the IT industry. That is the reason people only learning Power BI don't get a job. Many people come to me, sir, many people are saying Power BI does not have job. Yes, it is there since ever, not today. If you learn only Power BI, you don't get a job. Sir, I know Excel. Excel is not needed, right? YouTuber will say you should know Excel, you should know Python, you should know this, you should know that. That is all not needed. More technology, more, what you need to know SQL. SQL, you need to know ETL, you need to know data warehousing, you need to know, right? So cubing, you need to know SSAS. So these are the activities that you need to know as part of data engineering. So, okay, if you wanted to become a data engineer, you need to learn all of them. Then talk about a reporting. Clear? So this is what we're going to be teaching in next, 2 months. All of them will get covered for you. So you can plan for the demo. So almost I am done. I'll give you a simple example. I'll close my session now. Hope you're able to understand everything. So data engineering is very important activity. So what is your role in the company? You will become a reporting developer, or you will become a data engineer, or you can become a Power BI developer, or you can become a data analyst, business analyst, or a techno manager, whatever be the role you're going to be playing, these technologies that you're going to be doing in your company. So people who know a financial knowledge or the insurance knowledge, banking knowledge, or the any pharma knowledge, they will be able to get some more extra salaries. If you're a joining as a 3 years guy, 3 years experience you're putting, if you don't have any knowledge, you will be getting less salary when you compare with the people of 10 years of banking industry I'm working today. 15 years pharma industry I'm working, but I wanted to learn these courses. So you'll become a techno manager. You will get more and more offers. So domain knowledge plus a technical knowledge will give you more job opportunities in the company. You can become a sales manager, but a sales analyst you can become, or marketing analyst you can become, a retail analyst you can become, or a BA developer you can become. Different roles will be created when you know the technology. What is your role in the company? When you go to hospital saying that, sir, I'm not well, so doctor will be writing some medical tests to be done for you. You go to the laboratory, and there is a lab technician who's going to be collecting the blood. and storing the blood, processing the blood, creating a report. The report will be given to the doctor. So doctor will be analyzing what is the problem for the patient. Like that, in your company, you don't analyze the business. What you do? You collect the blood, collect the data of the company, you store the data, you process the data, you create a report. Report will be given to the doctor in the hospital example, right? So you give the report to the business users like your sales manager, CEO, they'll ask for the report. So you create a report. You would never analyze the data as a, as a, the data analyst or a business analyst. If you know the domain knowledge and if you're really a sales manager there, you analyze. But normally you're a technical guy, you will be able to work with a lot of managers. You will be able to gather their requirement. You will be able to advise the technical people to create a lot of reports, and you will be able to give the reports to them. So you can become a data analyst or any kind of an analyst. We get the data, you clean the data, you create a report, and the report will be given to the managers of the company. You don't analyze the data, you only creator of the report. Okay, as an analyst, you're going to be creator of the report only. So that is what you got to understand. So analysis will be done by the a doctor's team in the hospital example. So managers team, CEO team, or the board of directors team in the your Amazon company. Clear? So Amazon managers will ask you report requirements. A technical analyst team or the data analysis team is going to be creating taking the requirement a document. Based on that you're going to be collecting the data, cleaning the data, storing the data, processing the data, creating a reports on daily basis. That is what you do. Chalo guys. So all these things you're going to be learning. So as we discussed already, so these are the things that you're going to be learning from Monday. SQL Server and Power BI. We're going to be concentrating from May and June. Clear? So this is 45 hours, 45 hours. These are only videos we're going to be giving, and the live classes from Monday is going to be happening. Daily you watch, you attend one Power BI class, and SQL Server videos are available in Telugu and English language. You can buy whatever you wanted to buy it. You can buy it and practice. So next month we will be able to give you, this is in the July month. Okay, so July month, it's 25 hours, 10 hours and 5 hours. It will take one and a half month. You will be able to complete. Then CV preparation, one project is given for free, and interview questions, placement assistance, everything will be given for free, no extra cost. So you're going to be joining all these courses in this. So SQL Server, Power BI, SSIS, data warehousing, SSAS, everything you will be able to learn within 3.5 months. So after that, you can, if you're able to put more efforts, you can get the job in 3 months. If you put less efforts, it may go up to 6 months, 9 months, 12 months, depends upon your capability. Clear? But end of the day, I'm going to be giving you from very, very basic level to advanced level. So all of them are no coding, low coding practices. If you wanted to become a data analyst, these are minimum things that you need to know, so that you concentrate on these two things first, and you concentrate on these two things. The fee details and everything will be given now, and the next class will be on Monday. New meeting ID will be given for Monday's class, people who are making the payments. So today you can make the payment, and payment details will be given by my team. You can just talk to them. If you don't have any payment details, you can also ask them. If you don't get it by 1 o'clock, okay, afternoon, you can just ping them. You call them these two numbers, they will be able to give you the discounted price and everything. People who are filling the form, they will be able to get the discount. People who did not fill the form, they will not be able to get any discounts. Make sure that you fill the form. So if you filled it already, you ignore it. Otherwise, you need to fill the form and send it, so that you will be able to get discounts. Okay. Chalo. Any questions? This form has been given in the chat window now. You can just fill your email address, everything. So from Monday, same time, we're going to be connecting with a different meeting ID. Chalo guys. Thank you so much. So I have completed the demos. So from Monday, we are going to be starting the classes, and inform your friends. And believe me, you will be able to get lot of offer letters, not only one. You will be able to get a lot of job opportunities when you have the proper time. You don't tell me that I have a basic SQL. My friend told me he will teach me. I have studied in youtube.com. So all the SQL is not enough. I'm telling you, because 70% of the interview questions only from SQL. If you don't know SQL very well, then learning Power BI is useless. You simply don't register for the Power BI if you don't know SQL, right? So end of the day, you will come to know when you go in for the interview, you will tell me, sir, they're asking a lot of SQL questions. I know basics. Basics means you cannot do anything. You need to understand the power of SQL. Chalo guys, bye bye. If you have any questions, you can ask me now.